So can anybody hear me? So can anybody hear me? Okay. So can anybody hear me? Okay. I don't think I can mute that one. Okay. So can anybody hear me? Get there. Okay, what is? That's.
Hey, Mr. Tyson. What's that? Hey, Mr. Tyson. It's on live. So it's on the air.
Okay.
Just so you know.
No. How come I don't hear me?
What's that? That's all you hear is me.
It's supposed to only hear you?
Well, there's nobody else on there. There's a couple people watching, but there's nobody that's on live. Hey, Mr. Tyson. Okay. It's on live. So it's on the air.
Okay.
Just so you know.
No.
You're being silly.
How come I don't hear me?
That's all you hear is me.
Huh? It's supposed to only hear you?
People can see you. It winds up on YouTube, but
I like it when I
all right. Good. You're being silly. That's all you hear is me.
It's supposed to only hear you?
So mute that. You don't hear anything. So mute that. You can't I don't know how to get rid of the screen. That's obnoxious.
What?
I have no idea. No, I'm looking at the computer. Trying to figure out why we're screeching. Where are we getting feedback from? tried. All right.
You're squeaking because
It's getting feedback from something, and I'm not sure where.
something's not nice to you. Ah. Can I hear some now?
It's getting feedback from something, and I'm not sure where. All right, be nice. All right, quit.
Huh?
Okay. This is an idea.
Yeah.
All right.
Huh? Oh.
When I turn it up, it's gonna screech. All right. Would you quit? When I turn it up, it's gonna screech. All right. Would you quit? All right. You're being silly.
I'm done with my
When I
homework.
turn it up, it's gonna screech. All right. Would you quit? All right. When I turn it up, it's gonna screech. See, it's getting the feed. Why is it keep? What do I got going on that I don't know? Would you quit? Hold on. You are being silly. Hello. So I'm not sure. You're over here.
How come I'm not there?
You will be. There's a delay between here and there.
Oh.
That's where we're getting the feedback that we haven't figured out what to do with.
Yay!
You will be. There's a delay between here and there. My little Mexican jumping bean. Is this going to be the Morgan workout hour?
No.
I hope it's not going to be the workout at 8-hour hangout. No. My little Mexican jumping bean. You see, it's going to be the Morgan workout hour?
No.
You just uploaded the camera. Okay, so I think I gotta have that off. Look at that, you keep going long after you stop. The Energizer, the bunny, whoa.
Look at that long blonde hair.
Yeah, I know. She's cute, isn't she?
That's me.
Oh, that's you? Wow, you're cute.
That's me.
It is?
Yes.
Okay.
It's me.
Goodness,
Not
you're
you.
cute. It's not me? But you said it was me.
It's you.
It's you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. But you said it was me. Hmm. I wonder if I've got everything set right on that. I just have no idea what I'm doing with it, so. Let's see. Do you want me to brush your hair?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm just showing them my hair.
I know. But it'd be so much fun to brush.
Hey.
Yeah. There you are. It even says right here, you. Looky here. It says you right here. It knows who you are. So where are all the trolls at this afternoon? Welcome to the live after school workout with Morgan. Goodness.
I hurt my foot.
hurt your foot? Do you want Tyson to kiss it, make it feel all better?
No.
Yeah. Goodness. What are we going to do with you?
I'm getting this tongue.
I only wish I had your energy. Gosh.
Haha. You left a heel on the floor. We're taking two on it.
Actually, they were both right there on the tower. Yeah. I was thinking of putting them on.
Why do I keep stepping?
Why do you keep stepping on me?
No,
I don't know why.
Your heel.
All right, put it down. She's gonna give me the boot. Oh no. No. No.
Huh?
Quit.
Yeah.
You're being silly.
Uh-huh.
You're being I don't need it in front of my face. Even though the boot might look better than I do, but you know, hey, we're all right, quit. Woo! Smells bad. Where have you had that boot? No, no, really.
We're rocking at Daddy.
All right, quit. What if I'm stepping on somebody else? Didn't want to step on anybody else's hangouts. I figured the afternoon. Restoration was to 8 a.m. Quit.
I put the...
She's got it down for tomorrow. Okay. So,
Who?
Rosie. Wednesday at 8 a.m. She's doing vintage stereo console restoration. You silly. All right, quit.
Huh?
Now tell me something. How am I supposed to be able to do a live hangout when you're stealing the show? And Tyson's trying to knock the camera over?
I always have to be at something.
Mm-hmm. Mm. All right. Mm. Mm. All right, you're being silly. Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, don't break your glasses. I'm gonna have to ask Rosie or Julie or whatever on how this.
Show me.
They show you.
Show me.
Show you.
Uh-huh. You want to see me put my foot on my head? I'll be back soon.
Yo, Stella, cork it. Welcome to the babysitting hour here with your host, Maxine CD here. And our guest, Morgan.
Daddy.
All right, quit. All right. Hey, don't pull the hair. Isn't that a good thing? All right, you got the hair there. Lighten up here. You pull me bald headed. No, wait a minute, I am bald headed under that. Slip sliding away. Raise up just a hair there. Okay. All right. Can I sit back and have my smoke?
No.
Why?
I'm loving on you.
I know, and I love you too. You are getting all covered with. What do you got all of you? Dog fur?
Morgan fur.
Morgan fur.
My hair.
Goodness.
I got Morgan fur on you, which is my hair. Now you're showing them your dress. Wow.
Well, it's a nice peplum. Yeah.
Show them the top. Bend down as far as you can.
Why?
Move the hair back.
They can see the top. Move the hair back. Okay. Wait, you're going to tell me how to stand in front of the camera now?
Uh-huh.
There we go. Hold on. Okay. Would you quit messing up my hair?
Now you can flip it back.
Whoa. Ah, it's the blob! Ah! So do I need to do Hangouts when you're in school? Is that the deal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You'll be in it.
Yeah, I got 3 people. I've had 4. I got 3 here still.
Good.
I have no idea who because nobody's commenting. They're all just sitting in to see what's going on. They're all here to watch you. Show them how it's done. Come on. There we go. Just watch this arm that comes out this way. You know, people all over the world can see this. You want to say hello to China? Japan, in England, in Africa, in South America, in New Zealand, Australia, Gosh, Hawaii, Canada, and of course the United States. And don't forget America.
Hey, America.
Because you see, technically, the United States is only a 10 square mile area in Washington, D.C., according to the Act of 1871. So, this would be America. It's only if you really wanted to get technical.
Say hello to the whole world.
Yeah. Camera's that way. There we go. All right. Hello, Mr. T. And they wonder why I drink on Rosie's Hangout. Could it be there's somebody here that drives me to drink? No.
Can I go get a Sprite like this out of the fridge?
Yeah. Hey, go ahead. If you can figure out how to get it out of the van.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Hello, Mr. T. How are you?
I saw one in my door.
Okay. Yeah, that's what was left of my knee from last night. Yes, you can have it. I forgot it was there.
It tastes now.
Thank you. Hello, Val. How are you? Nancy, how can I do a hangout with you in the house? If there's a camera going, she wants to play in front of it. Wow, you're so cute. Look at you. Wow. You're so cute. I'm going to show up over here in just a second. I'm going to figure out how to do this. I only wish I had her kind of energy. This little girl could go on all day long like that and never quit. This is my first time trying the live hangout, so I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. But if you can hear me, I'm doing something right. This is Morgan. Say hey, people. Tell them thank you for coming. Yeah, okay. You're silly. Okay, well, thank you, Brooke. If you can hear me, because I've been on panel on a couple of them, but I've never actually had my own. So, your first time on Side Chat. Well, welcome, Val. It's nice to have you. I'm just playing around here. I've been out back cutting wood and splitting today, and figured I'd sit down, take a break. I got dinner in the crock pot, corned beef and cabbage. So we'll have dinner up shortly. I think your mama said this is the night she comes home early.
Yesterday she came up at 5:30.
Yeah. Well, then she can have one night she can be really late. Ah. So you've been watching me on the side, huh? Gosh, hopefully I stand up once in a while. The only time I'm on the side is usually after I drink too much, but you know how it is. You want to go throw it away? Or, yeah, go throw it away. Well, actually, if you go into your channel, there's a little tab there that says live. And I was just playing around with it. And I watched a couple videos on YouTube that show how to do it, which hold on, I'm talking. They get into, you know, a lot of this that I don't quite understand, but it seems like it's pretty much set up for you already in YouTube. So I just had to get a camera going here because my camera's been laying over here in this mess for years. Never use a webcam. So then I wound up having to drill the bottom of the webcam and tap it out so I could put the screw the tripod into it so it'd stay up. Because you can tell I don't really have room to stick a camera on the desk.
Bye-bye, Daddy. Hi, country.
Yeah, what if they're watching on the International Space Station?
Hi, world.
Yeah. No, that'd be hi people in outer space. No.
Hi, whole planet in outer space.
Say hello to the aliens.
Hi, aliens.
Yeah. Don't forget all the doggies and kitties.
Hi, doggies and kitties.
She's such a fruitcake. Now, it is a little misleading, though, when you're watching the live, because there's actually a delay on it. So I'm trying to figure out how to get the audio so I didn't have the feedback. I almost had to get with Rosie to say, hey, what am I doing wrong?
Hi, people.
All right. You are silly.
Anna.
Just wait till your mama comes home.
Huh?
I'll tell her how silly you are. No. Well, Val, I don't know if it's something to be scared of. Excuse you, Morgan. I don't think it's something to be scared of. You know, I've posted many videos and I've been on the side.
Not moving?
Because you've been jumping too much. Oh no. You wore the camera.
No.
I have no idea. Let's try one of these. Maybe that window locked up. Yep, they locked up. Well, you know, you're not going to please everybody there, Val.
Why?
And some of these trolls really aren't bad people. They just like to try to get you. Excuse you. Pardon me. Yeah, don't step on the dice. I think with the trolls, I think they just like to have a good time for the
You
most part.
are a troll.
Oh, and I'm gonna troll you. I'm gonna be the really mean troll. I'm gonna get the broccoli out and chase you with it.
Yay! Broccoli! I'll bite off the broccoli.
I've watched a lot of Amanda and Brian there, and put it this way, I hope the best for them. I seem frozen. Well, I had to reset my browser here. Now, is it moving now? Okay. Because I know on the one screen here it's moving, and then where I'm watching it on YouTube, I noticed it paused, and when I reset the browser, it went again. So, and I'm hardwired.
I can't reach
Yeah. Thank you. No. Yeah, no, Brian, Amanda there has taken quite the beating, and so is Julie. So, you know, I'm kind of aware of what I'm into. That's why I've been on side panel a couple times.
I can't.
Okay. Well, why don't you go let your mom and quit harassing me? No. You're a fruitcake. And I'm going to get you. Are you ticklish? Are you right there, right there? Are you ticklish there? Okay, Brooklyn says I can't hear. It says it's there. Yeah, I figured I'd try a live hangout here, and it's really screwy from this end of it. Trying to figure out if it's working or not or what. So, let me try something here. No, the audio is there. Yeah, I'm in Colorado Springs, Val. Hey, go ask Mom if she'll check on my dinner, make sure it's doing okay.
Will you check on Daddy's dinner?
It's our dinner, but I've been cooking it.
Will you check on
Yeah, no, Val, I've hung out on the side chats for a long time. I've actually been on YouTube for about 8 years, and I've got 2 channels. The other one is Maxie Omega, and that's my testosterone channel, which has got all my wild redneck tree stuff on it. But no, I started watching the chats here back about August, and I feel for Brian the way they beat up on him. But you know, the trolls do have a point. You know, he was trying to mooch off the people and the whole bit, and just ask you. I won't even touch Elvis on that, okay? We'll put that aside. But no, Amanda, you know, she tried. Kind of an eye opener to her, and I'm glad that, you know, she's up in New York now and she's finally getting her life together and she's headed on the right path. Because the RV life wasn't right for her, not the boondocking. So, yeah. Yeah, Val, so you're up in Littleton. Well, if you notice if you've watched many of my videos, they're all done around town here or in my own yard. But a lot of them are right over here, Memorial Park, Palmer Park. I've got one I've been out at Manitou. You know, just go out and have a good time with it. Yeah, okay. But I'm new to this. Yeah, I like to sit there and watch Julie and Rosie. Now, I don't want to step on any of them on their chats, so that's why I'm on the early side here. Yeah, Colorado Springs, it is beautiful. I grew up in Corkscrew Swamp in Florida, and now I'm clear up here at 6,200 feet. Quite the difference. But this is a beautiful town. Yeah, that's my little girl. I've also got a daughter and a son that are like 28 and 27, which my daughter's getting married shortly. My son just got married recently. And I'm on my second family with my second wife. Basically, I'm following in Dad's footsteps. Yeah, come over.
Come over.
It's my hangout. You're not infringing on anybody.
Come over.
Well, if I come over, you can have the doggies and everybody else.
Well, as if we don't have enough doggies already.
Tyson needs a bath.
Well, I ran out of stuff to take a chainsaw.
Are you heading to the kitchen?
So
No. Is it your side?
I'm down now to the chop saw, which I need to change the blade in first. But I'm getting it cleaned up. Yeah, Jimmy's right up on, he's off of Austin Bluffs. I know somebody Googled it, said it was like 8 miles, but I'm thinking as you drive it, it'd probably be more like 3 or 4.
Depends on how you go.
Yeah. So, yeah, Val here, she's right up here in Littleton. I'm surprised I got 5 people in the chat here where, you know, I've never done one before.
I don't see Val.
Daddy's never
Well,
been.
nobody's on panel.
Where's Val?
Now, if anybody wants to come on panel, holler and I'll see if I can figure it out. No guarantees, but I'll try. Yep. Nah, she's the reason I work so hard. She's the whole reason I bail out of bed every day and go to work.
You're a goof, Mo.
You what?
She's a goof.
Yeah.
Gabby Loney says she'll see you next Wednesday morning with me.
Oh, by the way, I got a call from Dr. Luge yesterday, and we need to reschedule my April 15th appointment, which I was driving when they called, so I didn't have a time to fill them in. But what I figured I'd do is let me check my vacation coming up in June and see if we can get in on that week.
Yeah.
June?
Mm-hmm.
Mommy, when will she see
Welcome
me?
back, Brooke.
Wednesday morning when Mama gets her older.
Oh, so you work from home? I'm on vacation this week is the only reason I'm home now. Otherwise, I'd be out and about in the market. So being home this week, I've been out working in the yard and trying to get it cleaned up. Okay.
Hi there. I'm happy to see you again. This is
Okay. Yeah, if anybody wants to come on, like I say, just holler here and we'll see if we can figure it out. Now, I wonder how long it'll take the trolls to figure out that I've got a hangout going here. Yeah, kind of a test here, see how long. The what? Who are the trolls? They're all the people that like to have a good time slamming you.
Oh.
All right, just don't get it on me. I don't know how I keep getting so much dog fur on me.
Me.
Now I've got the yard down now to where I need to change a blade in the chop saw, and I got 9 million boards to cut. So then I'll actually have all the firewood cut up in the yard.
I'll have to do too much.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, you have to play too much.
Yay!
Goodness. What is that?
Pudding.
Oh, okay.
Frozen chocolate pudding.
I was going to say, it looks like it's a little bit stiff for pudding.
No, frozen chocolate pudding
Wow.
with spoons stabbed into it because Mama put spoons in them last night. She put these in the freezer.
Okay, where is Sunny's chat? I have never been able to find Sunny, and I know everybody goes over there. I didn't want to step on anybody's chat, so that's kind of why I'm early in the day, because basically I know where Rosie and Amanda and Julie are. So, who is Sunny? Okay.
You're asking questions.
So it's Sunny VY. Yeah, I think. Okay. Yeah, I do have her here. I just haven't seen it pop up. I just saved her channel the other day. Ah, she's a doctor in Baltimore. All right.
Mommy, Daddy, look who you're getting. People, lots of people like your video.
Have you watered Julie, Val? Is that supposed to be watched, Julie? Watched, okay. Okay, so that is the Sunny. I've seen some of her things there with the animals.
Why does he keep popping up?
Who?
That's for some reason.
Sweet Bear? Coyote?
Uh-huh.
Because she's on the side chat.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No.
Okay. You're silly. All right. Oh, believe me, she can read.
Yeah.
We'll have to go over there and let you see some of the animals.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
animal.
Let's take a peek and see what she's got going.
Animal.
Ah.
Animal.
Don't show up here. I don't know how many things I can get going on here at once and not crash it back.
Daddy,
Okay.
why are you gonna let me see animal? There's no animal here.
Yeah, there are right down in it. See right here?
No. Chameleon?
No.
Rabbit? I like it.
Birdie.
Birdie? Ah, birdie. Ducky? Ducky?
I
Ducky?
think it's like eagles or something.
Ah, eagle! Eagle!
Okay, they're baby eagles. She has on her live chat every day. Okay.
Baby eagle.
Goodness, you're strong, girl.
Baby eagle.
Gonna call you Armstrong. No. Hmm. Sometimes there is a civilization in Sunny's. Really? You mean people on YouTube can be civilized? Wow. Oh, she's been out here with the Amanda chat, the Rosie chat. So it's the real world. So, you know, no sense in trying to pull the wool over her eyes and promise her, you know, a fairy tale. So. I hear. Okay. So is this more fun than being on your own tablet?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Ready, get set.
Let's see if you can do it quietly. And by the way, you got pudding on your lip. It looks like brown lipstick. Wow. No.
Now you can finish your side chat by yourself.
You got something you're dragging on your socks there. Your other hand.
Your buds.
Oh, is that why my wig seems shorter? I lost some fur, huh? No. You throw it in the wastebasket.
Put it back on your hand.
No, throw it in the wastebasket. You're silly. We like to have a good time. You know, it's good, wholesome fun. But that's why so many of my videos, if you notice, are done at parks and stuff where they have playground equipment. So that way it gives her something to do while I'm trying to do a video. So, and she likes to go with me. So. Well, thank you, Val. No, she's my whole world. That little girl, she's got me wrapped around her little finger so tight. But
I'm back.
Camera's over there. There you go.
I have a tablet.
Yeah. No. I don't think you can play tablet while you're on cam. I think it screws up the chi in the room. Especially being this is the man cave. Oh, correction, the girl cave. Oh. All right.
Haha.
I've got so many different wigs, it's a tough pick. My favorite wig, though, got a little ratty on it. Not quite sure how to fix it. I watched a video that says take a steamer to it.
Bye-bye. I'll see you a little later.
All right, bye-bye, girly.
I'll be back soon.
Don't forget to write. Love you.
I'll be back
Bye.
very soon. From the living room.
Goodness. Yeah, and I've got lots of wigs, like I say. My favorite one, though, looks like a rat's nest. But they say you can steam it and straighten it out. And I've tried washing it, conditioning it, and it doesn't seem to help on it. But now, little Morgan she'll be 7 in July. So, but no, she's a little character. I'm trying to keep up with her. It takes a lot of exercise. But now my goal this week is to try to get the backyard cleaned up. I took the dead tree down in the front yard the other day, and that's already been processed. All the wood's been cut and split. The branches have been ground. So neighbor's going to come over and get the mulch from the branches here whenever he gets a chance. Told him I'd take it over to him, but he's like, no, I can come get it. I think he feels guilty because I do so much for him. Well, I've got some shampoo and conditioner that came with one of the wigs, and I've tried it, and like I said, once it gets really frizzed, it doesn't seem to help on him. Well, these are synthetic wigs. Now, I did order one from Janet's Closet a couple of weeks ago, but it's on back order, so not sure when it's coming. I figured I'd try something a little better quality because these are all eBay. Most of these are like $8 wigs on eBay. I think the most expensive one I got, I think I paid $14 for it. That's why in some of the videos you'll see me out there slinging a chainsaw and busting wood in a wig. That's when I paid $8 for. So if I tear it up, it's no big deal. So yeah, now, if I'm out in the yard and I'm running power tools and I'm dressed.
I have YouTube on my tablet.
Yeah. Uh-oh, you're not watching Daddy on YouTube, are you?
No.
Okay.
Haha. Toys. TV. Take one, Daddy. Take one.
Yeah, and I think the world of Teresa there. She looks great.
Daddy, you
I
pick
just
one.
know on the Rosie chat there, you can never
Daddy,
hardly get
pick one.
a
Pick one.
get a word in there. Okay, why don't you go watch that one?
I already did watch that one.
Well, then go find another one.
That's here. I know. I have not watched that.
I love watching the Rosie chats, and it's fun being a part of it, but man, it's like high volume traffic on the interstate. I like to poke fun at Rosie for, you know, she's got basically a hidden agenda in her side chat. She's trying to hone everybody's speed reading skills. Because, man, it gets rolling so fast, it's hard to keep up with. Now, the wig I liked so much was a Nina. And I don't know if Nina even makes wigs anymore. But that's the wig that I wore in, you know, quite a few of my early videos there. No, little Morgan keeps me going. That's why I get so tired. And usually after work, I'll just throw on a dress and my throw and go wig, and I'm usually nothing much to look at. So, but hey, I'm on vacation, so been out there in the yard working all morning. This time change has got me screwed up because I'm ready to go out and get working, and it's still pitch black outside. So I've got a video I did the other night I'm thinking of putting on that basically shows you the lighting I have in the backyard. Wow. Cool. Yeah, because I've got a bunch of big, the 500-watt shop lights that are strapped up in the trees. So it's kind of like you're at the ballpark when you hit the switch on them. So that way I can be out there any time of the night working, as long as I don't disturb the neighbors. Yep. I do miss the Amanda chats, though. Amanda was fun, even though there were all the trolls there and all, but that was just part of the fun of it. I don't take the trolling bit serious. Thank you, sweet bear. And Morgan, you left your pudding here. Amanda got beat up so bad, and Brian's a nice person. He's learning. He's trying to figure out life. He's obviously, he was married. He did well for himself for a while. That's probably how he got the RV and all. I'm just sorry it went sour for him. The only reason I wound up getting divorced is my ex-wife got into drugs. And I don't do drugs, don't believe in it. And with the kind of money she went through on them, there was no future. So, but that's the only reason. And I'm the one that filed for divorce. And had a female judge in the courtroom even. And all I did was take all the bills and everything and 3-hole punch them into 3-ring binders and sorted it out with a cover sheet so she could see everything that was going on, and walked in the courtroom and handed them to the judge. And at that point, it got really hilarious because twice the judge had to bang her gavel and holler at the ex and tell her to sit down and shut up. It's my courtroom. And I was trying so hard to keep a straight face. But then at that point, she lost everything that she had left. She even had to give me back her car. And to show you the kind of shit she was on that, up at the top of the hill here, there used to be a pickup truck with a big pipe bumper with a great big hitch sticking out the back. And she took the car, rammed it into the back of the truck, and then rolled it down the hill here and parked it in front of the house. And so when I got the car back, the whole front end of it was bashed out of it. It's like, come on. Well, then we got the car together, and because it was my mother's car, I inherited it when she died. It was a 90 Lumina 4-door grandma car, but it only had 64,000 original miles on it. Had a few dents in it where Mom had smacked some poles and parking lots with turning too soon. You know how it is with the elderly. But, yeah, it was mechanically, it was in great shape. And, I got it together so it was roadworthy. And then neither one of my other kids wanted it because it looked like a grandma car. So, go figure. When I was young, your first set of wheels, it didn't matter what it looked like. It was a car or a truck or whatever. It could be the worst rust bucket, and you were proud of that as your first vehicle. Yeah, no, Amanda wasn't prepared for it. You're right. Now, when I was 17 and a half, I bought an 18-foot travel trailer, backed it up to the front door of the house, and told my mother I was moving out. And I unloaded my bedroom into it, and I pretty much had everything I needed. I'd been to the fair throwing nickels at plates and dishes and cups, and had service for like 3. And the only thing that got me was I had to buy a saucepan. And I went over to one of these, I don't remember the name of the store. I keep thinking like Bell's, but it wasn't a Bell's. But it turns out it cost me $28 for a saucepan. Never thought about, hey, I could go to Kmart there and get one. So I learned the hard way on buying pans. And God, I might still have that pan out here in the kitchen today. Yeah, Grandma's old car. Well, my first car was a 1970 Austin America made by British Leland. It had the his and hers transmission. It was a 4-speed and an automatic because I didn't know if I wanted a stick shift or an automatic. And it was a lot of fun, very peppy little car. And I put about 40,000 miles on it in my first year, and I wound up tearing the transmission up and bought my first pickup truck. But my first car, I paid $600 for it, and I'd saved up $650, which at that time was just enough to get the insurance on it, get a temporary tag going on it, and make it through my first week at work on my first job and get a paycheck to put gas in the tank. So, and then, like I say, a year later, I bought my first pickup truck, an old 73 Ford, came from a phone company auction. And then in 79, I bought a 79 F-150. And I ran that truck for 22 years. I put 365,000 miles on it. We've been all over the country through 43 different states in it. Went through Hurricane Andrew in it, the Great Flood of '93 in it, and you couldn't kill it. And I'd overloaded it every inch of the way, beat the heck out of it. For years in the beginning, I ran 10 miles of dirt road each way every day. And I wish I'd have kept it, but I sold it to my neighbors, a package deal with the old travel trailer. Now, it was the damnedest looking truck because the frame was all warped up. It was high in the middle and low on both ends. It was warped to the left. And that was all just from overloading the heck out of it. So, all right, Brooke. Well, thanks for having you. You have a good evening. No, the only reason I got rid of the old truck, though, was it had things that were wearing out that you couldn't fix. When you pulled the axles out, the splines were about 3/4 of the way rounded off or worn off, which I'm thinking the gears are probably the same. The frame was starting to crack around the steering gearbox, and, it had weird things like that coming on. And so I figured, all right, my neighbor, when he bought the travel trailer, he wanted something he could pull it with because all he had was a Jeep. And that worked for him. It got him going, gave him something he could trade in. He wound up buying a Dodge then. So, but no, my old car, I wound up, sold it to a young couple that she worked Radio Shack. And I was in there and she was driving an old Blazer. And the transmission was slipping like crazy. And her and her husband were in college, and they had a little girl, and they were trying to make it work. And I told them about the car. It's nothing to look at, but mechanically it's in great shape. And they wanted to come over and see it. And they came over and looked at it, and they're like, well, how much do you want for it? And it's like, well, what can you put down on it? And they're like, well, we got $130. And I talked to the wife and turned around and signed off on the title and handed it to them. It's like, you just bought your car for $130. Because these were people that really needed help. They were both trying and they were stuck against the wall. And I like helping people. That's what I do. That's why I do the free firewood for people. It's one thing I can do for people that if you had to buy firewood, it's extremely expensive. Whereas I've got it down where even if I have to go buy the wood, it costs me $12.60 for a great big trailer load, which breaks down into about four and a half cords of wood. And so by the time I get done, I got about 15 bucks in a trailer. So, you know, I've got it down to where it's very inexpensive. I can give wood away all day long if I can physically bust it. So, now I don't know how much longer I'll be on because dinner's smelling awful good. I've got corned beef and cabbage cooking out there with Budweiser beer on it. So I actually bought Budweiser fresh this time because didn't have any beer in the fridge. Normally we use an old skunky beer on it. So we'll see how it tastes. But yeah, I see Puppet Vlogger posted or Vlogger Puppets posted another video. I'm waiting to see what he comes up with for me. He's probably going to have to go buy him a pipe in order to come up with the puppet. Okay, why is this hanging? All right. I tell you what, I am going to get off of here, people, and go have some dinner. And we'll see who's on live later. If nobody's on, maybe I'll come back on. I just don't want to step on anybody's chat. Yeah, I'm not here to take people away from it. So, but thank you so much for watching. And you have yourself a great evening. Bye.